All right, guys. So the point of this video is to show you how to use the dotFit app, right? So if you have Android, I'm not sure about iPhone, but if you have Android, just put dotFit app on the Play Store, and it'll be that dotFit web app. Okay. So you get this app, all right? You download it, and then you put it to work. So how powerful is this app, right? So let me show you. First of all, let me talk about the three major apps you need to just follow through with all your fitness goals in terms of nutrition, fitness, working out, etc. Right? So three apps. If you can get yourself a Fitbit, please do. dotFit does not work pretty much with anything else other than Fitbit, NetPulse, and a couple more things. But I mean, the Fitbit is, my opinion, an awesome app. So even if you have an iPhone, I recommend getting a Fitbit and trying to make it work. I mean, it's so easy to use, and I'm going to teach you here how powerful it is, right? So first of all, let's go to the dotFit app, right? Now, when you register, if you have not registered, use the link that I provide. Either way, if you choose the UFC Gym Candle, you can choose your coach, and of course, you're going to choose me as your coach, right? And as you can see, right, this is your summary. And you can see that today, for example, right, out of 3,445 calories that is recommended, I have consumed 83%. In my case, I want to be at a deficit, so this is okay, right? I'm not going to get to 3,873 calories burnt. I'm at 2858 right now. If I click on device sync, right, on the bottom right, if I click on that, right, it'll update, and you can see pretty much, you can track everything that's going on. Like the time that I eat my snacks and that stuff is not real. It's not 100% real, because sometimes I just put what I'm gonna eat for the entire day in one shot, because I already know what I'm gonna eat. So, but you can see, you know, more or less, you know, what breakfast is, you know, what workouts I did. So I did a workout at 5:28. I did a treadmill work for 56 minutes. The sport was I was probably active at work today, so it counts as a sport. And again, so here you can see everything that's going on with your day, and it's such an awesome tool, right? And you can keep going down. You can see a graph, and day to day, based on your calorie deficit, it'll tell you how much weight you should have lost. The estimated is how much weight you should have lost based on your calorie deficit, and then you can just track, right, until you get to your goal, whatever goal that is. Okay, so, right, and you can track different things. You can track you by weight, by body fat, by fat mass, and of course the body fat. If you're on let's say 8-week, you take a body fat every 2 weeks, you're gonna see what's going on with your body fat as you progress, right? Additionally, on the app, right, basically when you answer all your questions about, so basically you're gonna go here, and you're going to see, right, your program, and then you have a questionnaire. So you answer the questionnaire, and all this information that you see for me right here, my goal, my calorie, the green is my calorie, how many calories I should eat, right? And blue is how many calories I should burn. Then it creates a deficit for me. If you see here, I created an improved athletic performance, right? And lose body weight or fat, okay? So that was my goal, right? That I created for myself. In the questionnaire, it asked you, you know, what your goal is, how active you are. So you answer the questions to the best of your abilities, and it'll create a program for you, right? Now, when you go to summary right here, right, you can put a new program, right? So you can create any program you want. And then what's your goal? To lose weight, to build muscle, improve health and play span, losing weight or body fat, gain weight or muscle, no change in weight, so just improve athletic performance. I'm here. I chose lose weight or body fat, right, and athletic performance. And then you answer the questionnaire again. You're going to answer the questionnaire to the best of your abilities, right? And it'll create a program for you. Now, So all that does, that program, all it's going to do is going to create a calorie goal. So how are you going to achieve your deficit? How much they recommend that you should eat, and how much they recommend that you should burn based on activity level. Now for workouts, right? Let's say for example you wanna work out and you go to activity, right? And you put workouts. You click on workouts. Okay. Now I'm gonna press on the plus sign, and I'll put here new workout. Okay. And I'm gonna get a strength and conditioning, right? And I'm gonna go individualized, right? So the name of the program is gonna be 8-week fat loss. All right. My area of focus with fitness, right? And in fitness, right, I can put that I'm an in-season bodybuilding, right? So I'm gonna put that in-season bodybuilding because I wanna lose a lot of body fat. I'm gonna work out 5 days a week, and it's gonna last 2 months, so 8 weeks, right? Month 1, I can choose pretty much what I want in terms of what I want to do. So I want to do supersets, right? And month 2, let's say I want to do, I'm gonna do a little bit of muscle gains. Actually, let's switch it around, right? I'm gonna go muscle gains month 1, and supersets just to burn more calories month 2, right? And I want my workouts to change daily, okay? Now, what equipment do I have available, right? I'm gonna say free weights, machines, right? Maybe some medicine balls and body weight, okay? And a stability ball. Foam roll, you can choose foam roll if you want. It's up to you. If you want to learn to foam roll, if you know how to foam roll, just use foam roll before or after your program. It's not like 100% mandatory. But if you don't know how to foam roll, you can choose that one, right? And then I'm gonna create my program. Okay. Now, when am I gonna start? I'm going to start, right? Today is April 7th, right? So I'm gonna start the 8th, okay? And I'm gonna start the program on day selected and add the program to my exercise list. Okay, and here we go. All right. So right now it's inactive, right? So if it's inactive, right, then you click on it, right? Fitness in season bodybuilding, and I'm gonna choose that I'm gonna work out Monday, Tuesday, let's say Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are the days I'm gonna work out. All right. All right. Click on add. You click on add, and here we go. All right. So now tomorrow, if I click on the 8th, right, it tells me what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with a standing outer hamstring stretch, right? 2 sets, 30 seconds, okay? Then I'm gonna do a 90 hamstring stretch, 2 sets. Then the core, you're gonna do Cobra, all right? 2 sets of 12 reps. Knee ups for abs, for core. Then for resistance, I'm gonna do a barbell chest press to a dumbbell chest press. That's the superset. 3 sets of 12 reps each, right? 75% intensity. Then you have pull-ups, all right, to bent over rows, Romanian deadlift to knee extension machine. Some of these things, like for example, this probably won't work, a Romanian deadlift, unless you have like the machine and the dumbbells right next to each other. Just make sure you put your weights back. But you definitely could find a way. Or just, in the case that it's not possible for you to superset it, then just choose one and then do the other one, right? Do 3 sets of 12 Romanian deadlifts with a short break. And if you click on it, it actually shows you the workouts, right? So let's say, for example, the hamstring stretch. Okay, if you click on it, you can watch a video, right, on how to do the stretch, okay? And it gives you all the instructions on how to do the exercise. All right, pretty cool. So, all right. And then let's say, for example, now dietary support. So you go to dietary support, right? It's going to give you basically your supplementation. So this is the perfect starting package. So for me, with everything all the information that I put, right, on the questionnaire, it's going to create a supplementation recommendation for me. So it recommends my multivitamin, the amino boost, and the pre and post workout formula, right? That's what it's recommending. You can choose your flavor. You can add to your shopping cart. You can just choose 1 or 2, right? And then you can add all items to your cart, and it automatically add it to the cart so you can buy it. Okay. Remember, online you get 20% off everything, right? And I think if you do recurring order, you get free shipping. And now there are some things I will recommend separately, right? So I have on the Dropbox, I have our own diet plan. So follow that, and I recommend supplements there. So for example, I recommend the active multivitamin. So you're better off going to the store, right? And you go through, what you're gonna buy. So let's say, for example, if our concentration is weight loss, okay? So in the weight loss department, right, I definitely recommend a lean pack. Right? Okay. And then the Carb Repel and the Thermic Salt, you can buy them separately, but the weight loss and liver support, right, you can order it here too. So if you've never done a whole cleanse, a whole liver cleanse, I definitely recommend the lean pack. If you have done it before, right, pretty much all you really need is the weight loss and liver support. The Carb Repel will help you, right? It will help you with your progress, right? And of course, I recommend the protein, and I also recommend the Super Omegas. The Super Omegas, right? If you go to the store, right, you can find them under health, right? So if you go to health, right, you have the multivitamin, right? The Super Omega, and if you have sore muscles or whatever, I definitely recommend the Joint Flex. Okay, so check out the Dropbox file, right, with the diet, and follow that. So with that said, guys, so now we know how to use the actual app, the dotFit app, right? And how do we use all these together? How do we use the Myfitnesspal, the Fitbit, and the dotFit? Like, how do we use them together? Now, dotFit, if you go to dotFit, right, and you go to apps, right? All right, so let me log in. So if you go to program, apps and devices, right? So dotFit is syncable, right, with NetPulse, Fitbit, Up, Garmin, Polar, Microsoft Band, and InBody. So if you have a Fitbit, right, you can link your Fitbit to dotFit. But dotFit does not really use Myfitnesspal, but Fitbit does, right? So if you go to your Fitbit app, right, you can sync your you can sync your Fitbit to Myfitnesspal, so that everything that's recorded on Myfitnesspal, right, especially the food when you put your food in, right, your snacks, your meal 1, your meal 2, and your breakfast, right, all this information you get it from Myfitnesspal, right? So you put in your information on Myfitnesspal, breakfast, meal 1, meal 2, right, and snack 1, and it's all transferred to the Fitbit. And since this information is on Fitbit, all this is uploaded to your dotFit app, right? Under summary, and you can see everything, right, on the overview. Okay, and then all the apps work together. So in reality is that the only 2 apps that you really have to work on, right? Number 1 is the Myfitnesspal, making sure you got all your foods input, so you can see, right, on the pie chart, you can see how much fat you're eating. So today I ate 42% of my calories came from fats, 219 came from carbohydrates, and 180 came from protein, right? And then you can see your nutrients and all that stuff, right? So once a diet is perfect, once you know what you're gonna eat and how you're gonna go about it, right? Then you're here in the Fitbit, right? You can keep track of all your calories. So you can see, for example, I can see on a monthly basis, 1 month, week to week, I can see what my calorie deficits are per day. So technically here, I lost a little bit more than a pound in this week. This next week I lost about a pound. Here I lost a little bit more than a pound. And this week so far, I'm burning a little bit more than a pound. So I probably lost about 4 pounds of body fat, more or less, on the last month as I'm getting leaner from my competition, right? So this is how powerful this app is, all right? And then of course, you know, all this gets transferred here, and then on a daily basis, you can follow your chart, right? So you can, you know, track your progress and get to your goals. So again, man, so guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But basically what I wanted to show you is how to sync all 3 apps. If you, let's say for example, you don't have a Fitbit, right? And you just want to track these 2 things, you can download the Fitbit app, even though you don't have a Fitbit, make it compatible to your Myfitnesspal, and then Myfitnesspal will transfer all your nutrition information to the dotFit app, right? So bottom line is, right, Myfitnesspal works with Myfitnesspal works with the Fitbit works with the dotFit, and then everything works together once everything is synced and ready to go. All right. So guys, learn how to sync everything. Make sure everything is working correctly. In this way, you can keep track. It might take a little while to learn to do this, but trust me, it's worth it. After you do it once, you won't have to do it again. All right. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.